Hello students, I'm going to share with you a small video of topic generation of nerve impulse. Let us see how a nerve impulse is generated. Now in the previous topic we have learned about nerve cells and supportive glial cells. Nerve cells are the structural and functional units of nervous system. Nerve cells are the ones which carry the nerve impulse over a long distance and in a short period of time. In the diagram given, they have shown the part of axon of a nerve cell. Now we have studied the parts of nerve cell in the previous topics. A neuron or a nerve cell has cell body, a long process called as axon and dendrons. A part of axon is shown in the diagram. Now in the nerve cell, when the nerve cell is not carrying any impulse, it is called as the resting nerve, or it is not the nerve which is not carrying any stimulus. Now first event that occurs is application of stimulus on a resting nerve. Nerve receives the stimulus via the dendrites of the cyton, and cyton transmits it to the axon. When the impulse reaches or the stimulus reaches to the axon, what happens is permeability of membrane changes. Now when the nerve is resting, the outside of the axon is positively charged and the interior is more negatively charged. Now this permeability changes and this membrane becomes more permeable to sodium ions. There are gated channels of sodium and potassium ions. The channels of sodium ion open and the sodium ion which is to the exterior enters inside, which is shown clearly in the next diagram. Here they have shown that the sodium ions enter the inside of the axon. Next, Na ions diffuse into the neuron from ECF. Number of positive ions inside axon increase. Now in this short uh, portion you can see the exterior has become negatively charged and interior has become positively charged. Membrane potential changes from minus 70 millivolts to about plus 30 millivolts. In a resting nerve, the membrane potential is minus 70 millivolts. Now due to the receiving of stimulus, it changes to plus 30 millivolts, and this change in the potential is called as action potential. This region here shows the change in the polarity and the action potential is generated. Since the polarity has been reversed from negative on outside and positive inside, it is also called as depolarization. This state is now called as depolarization. Then after a short while, when a lot of Na plus ions enter inside the neuronal cell or axon, the channels for Na plus are closed. That is, at the peak of action potential, that is plus 30 millivolts, the Na plus channels close and K plus gates open. Now, sodium is not allowed to enter, but potassium is now allowed to pass through the channels. If K plus gates open, the membrane becomes more permeable to K plus. These K plus ions diffuse outside the cell. They are coming outside of the neuronal cell. Then inside of the membrane becomes less positive, becomes negative once again. Now in the same portion, you can see the membrane is coming back to its original charge once again. The inside becomes negative and outside becomes positive again here. Then exoplasm inside becomes negatively charged and ECF becomes positively charged respectively. This is how wave of depolarization and repolarization travels from one region of axon to the next, and this is called now as the transmission of nerve impulse, generation and transmission of nerve impulse. This is about the non-myelinated neuron. In this picture, you can see a neuron which has myelin sheath around the axon. The long process of the neuron is the axon, and around the axon you can see the covering of myelin sheath. Myelin sheath covering is not continuous. There are small gaps in between. These are called as nodes of Ranvier. Now, in these myelin sheath containing neurons or myelinated axons, the action potential jumps from node to node, from one node of Ranvier to the second node. Why? Because this myelin sheath is a fatty sheet which prevents flow of ions between exoplasm and ECF. In non-myelinated neurons, you could see that the ions could move because of the gated channels, but since in this myelinated axons there is the fatty sheath, it doesn't allow the flow of ions. From where the flow of ions is allowed, then the small patches where the myelin sheath is absent, which is called as nodes of Ranvier. The action potential cannot travel as a wave of membrane depolarization. It has to jump from node to node. This process is called as saltatory conduction. It is at the rate of 120 meters per second. It is way faster than the continuous conduction in non-modulated fibers. 50 times faster than the non-modulated fibers. That is why where there is quick action is required at that part, or in defensive mechanisms, the saltatory conduction is preferred as it is a faster way of conduction of nerve impulse. Here we complete the generation and conduction of nerve impulse. If you have any doubts, you can contact me on my personal WhatsApp. Thank you.